I talk? You're on right now. Okay. Can you hear me now?
Sterling High School, Channel 19, winner of the National Emmy Award for the Best Live Game Broadcast.
You're watching Sterling High School, Channel 19, serving Hynella, Laurel Springs, Magnolia, Summerdale, and Stratford.
For the first time since 1971, Sterling is South Jersey champ.
Went on to become the New Jersey Tournament of Champions winner. South Jersey's never won it before. So the Sterling Lady Knights and that string sing. South Jersey is well represented now.
Sterling is going to the championship game.
Looks like he's fouled there. Put up a desperation shot, and then he goes down. It's good! It's
Hello everybody and welcome back to Sterling Channel 19 as we're just getting ready for some Friday night hoops between your Sterling Lady Knights and the Haddon Heights Garnets. Two teams identical in record, 5-3, 5-3, and then 2-1 in the division each. So as we take a look at the Colonial Liberty standings in general, Haddon Township on top so far, 4-0 in the division, 7-1 overall. Haddonfield Bulldogs, who the Lady Knights lost their last game to this past Wednesday. They are 2-1 in the division, 6-2 overall. The Lady Knights right under them, 2-1 in the division, 5-3 overall. Then the Haddon Heights Garnets under them, 2-1 in the division, 5-3 overall. And then it's West Deptford at 2-3, 3-5, and then Woodbury at 0-4 and 1-6. So taking a look at the team comparisons here, Sterling 5-3 third in the Colonial Liberty compared to Haddon Heights, who is 5-3 but fourth in the Colonial Liberty. Sterling's offense has been kind of lackluster throughout the year so far, 33 points per game in offense for Haddon Heights. A bit of a different story, kind of carried by their backcourt with 45 points per game. But Sterling's defense, that Kate McDonald zone defense, still holding strong with 35 points per game, and then the defense for Haddon Heights with a good 38 points per game. So taking a look at the leading scorers for Sterling, Lexi Kuhn with 11 points per game, Paris Logan with 9, Jordan Frazier with 6, and then Maddie Sims with 4. And then for Haddon Heights, Emma Harris really leading the way here, 17 points per game, Sammy Zabo with 9 points per game, Brielle Connor with 5 points per game, and then Serenity CC Matthews with 5 points per game. So the game history since 2007, Sterling leads the series 23-11. Haddon Heights has won the last 2. Sterling's last win came in 2023, and Sterling has won 7 out of the last 9 in total. So I'm going to step aside for just a moment. I'm going to let some of the Lady Knights introduce themselves.
Madison Sims, Junior, forward, Stratford.
Lexi Kuhn, Junior, guard, Stratford.
Michaela Carr, Senior, guard, Summerdale.
Paris Logan, Senior, forward, Summerdale.
Amber Wilsey, Senior, guard, Stratford.
Molly Hoffaker, freshman, guard, Laurel Springs.
Macy Fox, senior, guard, Laurel Springs.
Jordan Frazier, junior, forward, Minderwald.
Aaliyah Smith, junior, forward, Magnolia.
So just coming back here, taking a look at the keys to the game. Team defense definitely was a bit of a problem last time. I mean, team defense kind of broke down as the game went on, as as Max and I were discussing before the game started, as the shots started to fall for Haddonfield. Limit the turnovers. Sterling still having a big problem with that. And then limit Heights to one shot. They don't want to have a lot of passing around the perimeter. They really just want to get it over with and then head down the other way, try and get some offense going. Let's take a look at the Sterling starters, starting with Paris Logan. Was the team leader in points against Haddonfield. She had 12 points. And then Amber Wilsey, who's her first-year starter in her senior year. Lexi Kuhn, who went a little cold against Haddonfield, only had 3 points that game, but 11 points per game, the team leader. Maddie Sims, the junior, someone we see all over the court a lot of the time, only averaging 4.3 points per game this year. And then Jordan Frazier has kind of been a breakout player for these Sterling Lady Knights. 6 points per game, third in scoring in total. So it's been a very interesting breakout for the big girl in the middle. And then for Haddon Heights, just star-studded all around. Allie Agin she has a three-sport athlete. Soccer, lacrosse. She plays, obviously, girls basketball as well. Brielle Connor on varsity since her freshman year. She has had 3.8 points per game that year, but has done, obviously, tremendous things as time went on. And then someone we're going to be saying a lot tonight, Emma Harris, 17 points per game. She has the team, which is the team lead, and then 400 points last year, which was her freshman year, now in her sophomore year, bound to break 1,000. And then Sammy Zaba also sharing that backcourt with Emma Harris. She has 9 points per game. And then Catherine Campbell, in her senior year, a first-year starter, and their head coach is Lauren Kendra. So I'm going to take a step aside for just a moment, and we're going to listen in to Mr. Kierzanowski. So here are the two coaches. On your left, that is Lauren Kendra. The girl in the lead here for these Haddon Heights Garnets, has done a great job with them. And then, not changing anytime soon. That's Coach McDonald on the right. 16-year head coach, has done a fabulous job for these Lady Knights. And we're just tuning in here live on Sterling Channel 19. I'm Danny Leakin, joined by Max Zubak and a special guest in the broadcast booth, Mr. Sayano. And Max, to start with you, we talked a little bit about this pregame. Sterling really was picked apart by shooting. And last game against West Deptford for Haddon Heights, Harris had 5 3-pointers. So it's going to be a little bit difficult to keep her contained with their three-point line defense struggles.
Yeah, obviously we had seen that three-pointers can get through this zone defense. As long as they find one, they've got that spot for at least a quarter, and then they've got to be able to counteract against it, which they were not able to do. They must have had to have taken that note going in for both offensive and defensive sides. Shoot more consistently well and make sure they can't shoot as well as you.
Now, Mr. Sayano, you've been out here every single game thus far. What are your thoughts about this girls basketball team this year that is, still searching for that identity factor?
I personally think they have an identity. This is a defensive basketball team. They pride themselves on toughness, limiting second chance opportunities, which you guys talked about in pregame, and being aggressive on the boards.
An early great defensive stop, but Maddie Sims just advanced Amber Wilsey just a little bit too far. So Haddon Heights will regain possession with the ball. Emma Harris, someone that Sterling definitely has a star on this game because she can really let it fly and from anywhere, really. Super dynamic for this Haddon Heights team. Kick ball there off of Maddie Sims. Inheriting her in her soccer player. Was a great goalie for our Lady Knights this year. So Emma Harris now at the top of the key. Finds Zabo. Zabo moving this one over to Agin, who tries to find Harris, gets it to her. Harris now control this offense. Garnet switch underneath. This one goes over to Connor. Back to Harris. Harris driving in, passes out to Zabo. Zabo now taking control, and the reach-in foul right there. As we take a look at the replay.
We saw a call for the play there. It led for a couple of screens. It tried to get a 3 open, couldn't, and instead decided to draw a bit of a reach-in foul, reset the play, find a different opening.
Jordan Frazier with the first foul of the game, as here's a nice inbound pass. This one gets to the corner, but this one will try and go back up top. It looks like Harris saved it for just a second. Traveling violation called on the Lady Knights nevertheless. So there is Jordan Frazier. As I mentioned pregame, 6 points per game, third in scoring here for the Lady Knights. Someone who's kind of broken their seal this year, Mr. Siana.
Yeah, she's been awesome. Definitely someone that Coach McDonald has been relying on here, giving her strong minutes every game. Very active defensively, coming into her own on the offensive end a little bit as well.
An early three-pointer, and the bank is open there for Catherine Campbell, the senior, getting on the board early, getting herself 3 points. Sterling's really first offensive possession here. Sims trying to get it started here. Goes across the court looking for Kuhn. Kuhn from long range doesn't get enough on it. This one will go straight back into Heights possession as we take a look at the replay.
There's a tip ball grabbed there by Zabo, and it gets it out to Campbell. There's a nice 3 on her. It's a good play there all around to start the scoring throughout these sides.
And I mean, Mr. Siana, we talked about it, Max and I mean, we can get your take on it too. Sterling was picked apart by that 3-point shooting last game. And I mean, between Acadia Walters, who had 13 points, and Harper Benjamin, who had 12, they really had a struggle from defending from beyond the arc.
Yeah, when you're sitting back in the zone, there's going to be open opportunities depending on how active you are. And sometimes we get a little overactive, and they definitely took advantage of some open threes. And for a good 5-minute stretch there, I think they knocked down every one.
Yeah.
It was very impressive.
First foul, team's first.
So Allie Agan with the foul there. It's our first, the team's first. Kuhn looking for Sims. Sims from long range now trying to tie this one up. That one doesn't go. It looks like this one will stay in favor of Sterling. Jordan Frazier with good rebound attempt as we're going to take a look at the replay.
But it's the second 3-point attempt for Sterling already, and a tip from Haddon Heights does keep the ball in their possession, but I do think Sterling needs to focus less on tying the game and more on gradually scoring the buckets they know they can make.
Sims now finds Kuhn. Kuhn back over to Sims. Sims now at the top of the key. Scanning her options, finds Kuhn. She finds Frazier. Frazier now getting in a tight situation. Looks like it'll be a jump ball, so possession will stay with Sterling. As this Garnet's defense has been aggressive thus far. Sterling's done a pretty good job with their cross-court passing, but just haven't been able to get a good shot on net. Wilsey now with the inbound. Scans the court, looking for Frazier. Needs to pass it soon, finds Logan. That one tips off her hands, and now moving up the court is Agan. Agan now finding Zabo. Zabo keeps this one in. Tip pass, this one gets back out to Harris. Harris finding Zabo. Zabo now trying to cut into the lane, makes a nice shot, and banks it in. So now Sims resetting here for the Sterling offense. She finds Frazier. This one goes to Wilsey. Wilsey finds Sims. Sims trying to push past Harris here. Trying to kick this one out to Kuhn, but it looks like she wasn't ready for it. We're going to take a look at the replay on the defensive side for Sterling.
Look at this last play. She passes it inside. They're going to decide to take some contact here. She gets a nice 2, takes the risk, and it rewards her.
So Sterling's offense struggling a little bit here. We saw some third quarter struggles from them last game as Harris finds some open room and makes no mistakes with it. Emma Harris starting off hot with an early 3-pointer. So this 8-0 run here that Heights is going on, Sterling's offense needing to find some type of spark here, Mr. Siana.
Yeah. Question is, who's going to step up right now and make a play? All right, who do you have your money on?
That's a real coach request right
Here
there.
we go.
And Kuhn is going to try and cash in my bet, but she doesn't get it. Hustling on the ground here, and then possession will stay in favor of Sterling. So we're going to take a look at Emma Harris's 3 to get the 17 points per game score started.
I think it was a slight trip by Frazier, and that's all she needed. All the space she got was from right there. She made it 8-0 real early.
Logan inside now, trying to put one up. That one doesn't go. At 12 points in the loss against Haddonfield, still trying to get the offense started for her this game. Harris now with a nice pass outside. This one gets back over to Zabo. Good passing here by this Garnet's defense. An aggressive take there from Frazier. Disrupts the passing. Zabo now finding Agin. This one goes to Harris, and she finds Zabo. Back to Harris. Harris now working here against Frazier. Gives it off to Zabo. This one goes to Harris. She finds Agin. Agin now for three, and she knocks it down as well. Timeout, Coach McDonald. An 11-0 run to start here for the Garnets.
Yet another play that results in a three. They give themselves some space. The zone was working for some time. They didn't trust that the corner would be the shot taken. It was wide open for the taken. It's now 11-0 in the first quarter. Haddon Heights has really been good at finding that one spot in the zone once they get to their end of the court and utilizing the perfect shooter at the perfect time. It feels like they're finding the right bodies to get the ball to.
And there's our little mascot for the game, the Gnome. You know, we haven't had one in quite some time, Max, and we finally get the Gnome over here.
All right, somebody's got to fill me on the story behind the Gnome here.
So normally, Mr. Ciano, a lot of these games, we have some type of mascot, but we've been kind of lacking these past couple of games. We haven't been able to find one, but we got a Gnome. And now the Gnome is our spirit mascot for this game today.
It's going to bring us some good luck now?
Hopefully.
Here we go.
Camera one, it's Casey Luna on camera one providing us the funny shot of the little gnome. There she is. Actually great, probably one of the best track runners in the school, especially long distance. Had a very impressive cross-country run this year. Great season.
Great kid.
Kuhn finds Wilsey. She looks for Logan. Logan for the first 2 points of the game for the Lady Knights. She doesn't get it. Frazier with the aggressive rebound. She's going to get a foul called on her. Or not on her, but she draws a foul. Excuse me. That one looks like it's on CeCe Matthews. It's going to be her first of the game. So this one gets out to Sims. Sims scanning the court, finds an open Wilsey. Wilsey looking for Kuhn. She finds Frazier. Frazier now with the aggressive take to the basket. And that one's going to be an offensive foul.
Well, she delivers on how to sell a charging foul to the refs. And you see Frazier trying to get Shuzi immediately. It's a slight shove. She sells it, gets the call she needs.
The problem now is Frazier already in some foul trouble. She has 2. And the first quarter has not even ended yet. So now Harris moving up the court for the Garnets. She's going to take one from long range. That one's not going to drop. So Harris, I mean, such a fun story. 17 points per game just as a sophomore. I mean, definitely the team lead for this year. She had 400 points in her freshman year. Super impressive from a sophomore.
400 points her freshman year is extremely impressive.
Yep. Definitely a problem. And there she is with the steal right there. Looks like that one's going to stay in Sterling possession. Definitely a hustling play, as former coach Mr. Ciano probably likes to see.
Yeah, that's awesome right there. I expect that out of Amber and the girls, though. That's the motto of the team: hustle and do the little things. Sometimes we might struggle to score, but
they're a hustle team.
Yep, they're going to start happening right now.
Harris now looking to make it rain, misses once again. The Garnets tried to salvage it, but that one is not salvageable, and Sterling will get possession right back. There is Coach Lauren Kendra, great coach for this Garnets team. Has coached a lot of great teams. It's Wilsey now pulling from long range. That one doesn't go. Great rebound there by Smith. Smith fouled. Smith with a very aggressive rebound. Someone who has also shown some flashes in her junior year this year of starting to, come into her own after some problems to start. So that foul right there was on, looked like Brielle Connor. It's her second of the game. Or excuse me, her first. Coot now scanning, finds Smith. Smith finding Sims. Nice pass there. Logan now going towards the rim. She gets that one hit as she went up. And now turning the other way are the Garnets. Garnets flying the other way. CeCe now has it. This one gets out to Harris. Harris finding Agin. Agin back to Harris. Harris finding CeCe Matthews. Matthews now getting in some double team trouble. Finds Harris. Harris now to Agin. Agin back to Matthews. Matthews now with a floater. That one doesn't go. Rebound there by Logan. Sterling really needed to pump it up on the offensive side of the ball. Scoreless so far in this first quarter. This one gets to Logan. Logan now trying to put one up. She can't get that one to go. Harris now going the other way. Harris, nice pass to Matthews. Matthews trying to divert the Sterling defense, and she draws a foul going up.
If you look here, it's a nice drive to try and get some points. Harris passes it into what seems like the open paint. Just a little too much contact from, I believe, Smith there. That leads to 2 shots for CeCe Matthews.
So CeCe Matthews, 5 points per game this year. Foul was on Aaliyah Smith, so that is her first of the game. Matthews knocks down her first, looking to get the second as well. Doesn't go. Rebound here by Logan, and it looks like Sims will get the offense started here for the Lady Knights. She finds Kuhn. Kuhn now taking a step back. Gets the ball back from Wilsey, goes across the court looking for Sims. Sims makes someone miss, fires up a 3. That one off the front rim. Rebound here by the Garnets. 1:07 to go here in quarter number 1. The Garnets fully controlling this first quarter thus far. Matthews finds Harris. Harris now finds Zabo. Zabo finds Egan, who finds Harris. Harris now working on Paris Logan, trying to go under the rim. She gets fouled. That one definitely going to go on Aaliyah Smith there, who already has her second of the game as well.
We see a lot of teams able to pass around the perimeter against Sterling, and a little too much of an effort to get the prevention. It leads to an inbound and a second foul in the first quarter for her.
So this one, a pass here to Harris. Finds Egan, who finds Matthews. Matthews back to Egan. 43 seconds remain. Here's the flashes of the zone defense by Sterling. But here's a three-pointer from Egan trying to break that. Sims rebound. Sims now flying up the court, trying to go in transition here. Sims going to pump the brakes, finding Kuhn, who can't handle it. Matthews playing great defense, and she gets the steal away there from Kuhn. Matthews now going the other way. She finds Harris. Harris looking to take this one to the rim, and off the backboard and in. Harris unstoppable thus far. 5 points for her in this first quarter. Sterling looking for some points before the quarter runs out. This one goes to Wilsey. Wilsey from long range now. That one doesn't go. Rebound here by the Garnets. 6 seconds remain. Also moving in transition once again. And a travel violation there on Zabo to limit the damage.
We look at that steal. And it goes all the way through to a nice layup there. Real clean drive.
I'm up here. Sorry, guys. I was waiting for my keys. So this is our chance here. All right. Inbounding the ball here at 3 seconds.
Kuhn now sees the time, going to do a little lefty floater in that one. No chance. So Sterling scores nothing in the first quarter, 14-0, as we're going to go quickly to break.
I'm out of beer. Well, we need to go get some more. It's still dry. Yeah, let's go.
Dude, take the seatbelts off. What are we doing? Yeah, you're right. I'm ready to drive. Yeah!
Don't drink and drive.
So welcome back here, Sterling Channel 19, as the Haddon Heights Garnets lead 14-0 after quarter number 1. And obviously we're here at Mr. Ciano. And I mean, Mr. Ciano, you've been here for 1 year, so your first year here. I mean, how have you liked it so far? I mean, how have you liked the castle? How have you liked being here? I mean, first year as an athletic director, you do bring a state championship, so a little bit of luck comes with that as well.
I don't know if the luck came from me, guys. I'm going to be honest with you. It's been great. I loved every second of it. The people here are great. Sports are amazing. All the coaches have been awesome. It's been everything I expected in this position.
I mean, I'm really happy to hear, and we're happy to have you. I mean, perfect replacement for which seemed to be a perfect AD in Mr. Manlove. And we got someone just as good, and we're very fortunate here in Sterling High School.
I really appreciate that. And it's not just the sports, it's you guys as well.
Wilsey now chucking up a three. That one doesn't go. Rebound here by Kuhn. She can't get it in. That one will stay in Sterling possession. Now, Mr. Siani, I mean, you also were a former girls basketball coach before you came here. So, I mean, what are you observing out there from the Lady Knights that just isn't clicking thus far?
So, I was part of a lot of games like this, and definitely a lot of games at the Castle like this that I dealt with at Overbrook. Sometimes the first basket is the hardest basket, and it seems to be the case tonight. We have a lot of good shots, a lot of good opportunities. Like right now, it's a good shot.
Kuhn taking a three. That one just goes in and out.
There must be something on top of the rim right now, guys. I don't know what it is, but we're having a hard time scoring here.
Cece Matthews to the rim, and she can't get one to go either. So back and forth, missed buckets now. Sterling in transition. Wilsey finding Sims. Sims now trying to drive towards the lane. She finds Kuhn. Kuhn's going to rip a three. That one doesn't go either. Matthews with the rebound. She gets this one over to Zabo. Zabo now moving, finds Harris. Harris slows up the pace. Stays poised, goes right back up to the top of the key. Going to restart this offense here for the Garnets.
Yeah, what you're seeing is a Garnet team that's very relaxed. When you're spotted 14 points, well, they earned them, by good shooting. But they have a nice little lead, and they can play comfortably offensively now. Not much pressure on them.
Brianna Harvey looking for Harris. Was a good pass. Harris looks like she couldn't handle it. Wilsey now looking to go the other way. Wilsey.
Set it up.
Finding Sims. Sims going to rip a three. That one doesn't go. Rebound here by Logan. Logan right back out to Sims, who finds Wilsey. Wilsey now going to chuck up a three. That one doesn't go either. Sterling trying to get the rebound once again, but that one just trickles out of bounds, and looking for a new face off the bench here with Molly Hoffaker. Now, Mrs. Siana, as a former coach, talk about how impressive. I mean, in my eyes, I think Molly Hoffaker has done a great job. I mean, coming in as just a freshman into this, team who just needs a little bit of juice sometimes on the defensive side.
And it's a great way to describe her. She brings the energy, and we got to witness that all soccer season as well. She's just an impact kind of player. She's like the glue. Every team needs someone like that coming off the bench. So for her to be a freshman and do that makes it, even more impressive in my eyes.
Definitely a lot of great things inbound for her. As Smith looks to drive to the basket, she gives this one off to Kuhn. Kuhn now looking for Wilsey. Wilsey going into the lane. Wilsey gets stopped. That one goes in. I do not think that one would count, unfortunately. We're going to take a look at the replay.
Yeah. Seems to be a call for a bit of a carry there, but nothing got called, and then after that, it's a foul on the court, so the shot doesn't go. It's really unfortunate, not what you want to see. Even though it's a foul that gives you the ball back, you still want those 2 points.
So that one goes on Harris. It's her foul. So her first foul of the game. Hoffaker now with it. She goes into the lane. She puts up a left-handed layup. That one doesn't go. Finding Logan. Logan puts one up, but that one doesn't go. But she will go to the charity stripe to shoot two here for the Lady Knights.
Here we go.
It was a great drive by Hoffaker. Another great rebound by Paris Logan. Draws a nice foul. An opportunity to finally get on the scoreboard here.
So Logan, 72% from the charity stripe. Someone who's done a great job. 9 points per game. And she nails the first for Sterling's first points of the game. Twins are back along with Coach Carter, who had to withstand the Sterling superfans at the Haddonfield boys basketball game. And Logan nails her second. So still perfect from that charity stripe, Paris Logan. 12 points in the loss against Haddonfield, and finds the first 2 points for the Lady Knights here in this contest. There's Lauren Kendra, and there's Coach McDonald trying to get some juice into these Lady Knights who have had a tough time on the offensive side of the ball this far. Harris now progressing up the court. She finds Harvey. Harvey finds Matthews. Matthews looking for Zabo in the corner, who gets it back to Matthews. Matthews from long range. That one goes off the iron and the backboard. Now moving up is Kuhn. Kuhn now pumps the brakes. Kuhn gets a screen from Smith. Kuhn still has it. Finds Smith. Smith going out to Wilsey. Nice pass from Smith. Wilsey gives a bit of a rainbow shot there. Doesn't get it to go. And now Matthews going the other way, who finds Harvey. Harvey now cuts into the lane, going towards the basket. Foul is on the floor. That one will go on Wilsey. for her first and the team's first as we take a look at the replay.
Well, while Wilsey couldn't quite get the shot to go, it was still a lot of good effort to try and get on that defensive side. In the end, that's a foul there, which I feel like Sterling overall as a team, and so has Haddon Heights, been a little too much fouling in the first half for both sides. Might want to be a little more self-aware of the impact and the physical nature of the game just for a little bit.
Matthews now from 3, and that one goes in. C.C. Matthews says she will see you later and knocks down a 3 for her first 3 points of the game.
Yet another 3-point shot goes, and it comes with the zone defense. Once they find a spot in the zone, especially beyond the arc, they're going to try and utilize it, and they get another one, make it a 15-point lead.
So we take another look at it. I mean, Coach Ciano, what do you see in here?
Well, does a great job drawing the defender over here and just find some space. They're just knocking down every shot right now they have.
Yeah. So coming up here, we're going to have the athletic director's Twitter. Just a second, there it is. And there is Coach Ciano's athletic director Twitter. I mean, if you want to give a few words about what's on it and what you're going to see at home.
Yeah, so I try to update the sports that are going on daily. I call it Sterling Sports Today. So we know, as fans here, our super fans, they know when to show up, what's going to be happening here, what's going to be happening on the road, and just highlight some of the great moments that we've had so far during the course of this year.
Smith goes underneath. It looks like there's going to be a foul on the floor. And normally what happens here when we show your promo is we get you on that little stand right behind Coach McDonald with that green water bottle over there. But at the moment we see him now here. Yeah. He's on the mic giving us the normal wave. Not a few seconds delayed.
Don't worry, I'll be ready in the second half. And I have a surprise for you guys.
Oh. Zoe Fuller with the nice steal as Harris finds Matthews. Now goes in the corner to Connor. Harris now with the ball looking underneath. That was a nice pass towards Campbell, but just didn't get there. Very excited to see what's in store from Mr. Ciano to the Sterling Tech crew.
You're going to have to wait. You're going to have to be patient here.
Oh, I'll be patient. I'll be patient. I'm enjoying you on the microphone, giving us some good expertise here. Wilsey gets the ball taken from her. She's fighting with a couple of Garnet's players. Matthews comes up with it. She gets it to Harris. Harris now against Hofbaker. Harris with a nice spin move with the layup. And Harris, what a move there from the sophomore guard.
It's a very impressive move. Good finish.
Great finish there from Harris. Hofbaker now finds Sims. Sims looking underneath towards Logan. Logan now going for the layup. That one doesn't go. Looking for the rebound is Haddon Heights, and they get it. Harris now flying with speed once again in transition. Harris going to Matthews. Let's take a look at the last basket.
It was a struggle for the ball, but nonetheless came back to the Garnets, and a nice spin out. Made Hoffaker move a little bit and got him another 2 points.
Yeah, Hoffaker took a stumble there, but just such a hard girl to cover, especially in her freshman year, and doing a great job as is. Fuller finds Matthews, gets it over to Harris. Harris now working against Hoffaker once again. A nice pass underneath. That one goes off of Kuhn. Looks like a foul will be called.
That's a tough one there.
So that one will be on Lexi Kuhn. It's her first foul of the game. And it's the team's second, so certainly still with some foul room. Matthews now, a nice pass to Fuller. Fuller's now going to go from long range. That one doesn't go. Rebound there by Wilsey. Wilsey now chucking it deep, looking for Logan. Logan going towards the basket and draws the foul.
Wilsey hangs on to it, thought she might have to pass it, and she does. Right down to Logan, who gets yet another foul drawn. Another opportunity to make it 2 points forward from 2 points forward to 4 points forward.
I know you guys talked about it in the pregame here, but we are doing a good job with second chances here on the defensive end. Their misses, we're getting the rebound, and that they did a great job pushing the ball there on a miss.
So Paris Logan knocks down her first, has the only 3 points of the game thus far, and all 3 of those have been off of free throws here for the Lady Knights. So she's looking for her second. And makes the second. So perfect from the charity stripe for Paris. Logan has the only 4 points of the game here for the Lady Knights. Harris now. Again, staying poised. They're a very patient Garnet team, like Cristiano said. Matthews finding Harris. Harris now from long range. Can't knock it down. Nice rebound there by Kuhn. Kuhn now going up the court, finding Amber. Wilsey to Sims, to Hoffaker. Hoffaker from long range. That one off the back rim. Wilsey takes a step. So they'll go in favor of the Garnets. So Zabo's going to check back into this game here for Connor. There is Amber Wilsey. So Harris pumping the brakes, finding Matthews. Matthews to Fuller. Fuller now from long range. That one doesn't go. Rebound there by Harris. Harris with an aggressive take. And Kuhn gets the rebound. Almost 2 minutes to go here in quarter number 2. The Garnets with a 15-point lead over the Lady Knights went on a pretty big run to start the game, as that one doesn't go there for Wilsey. Starting with the scoreless first quarters. Now Matthews puts up a shot. That one goes off the front rim. Catherine Campbell looking for the rebound, but it goes off her leg, and that will go in favor of Sterling. Mr. Ciano, if anything, I mean, what can Sterling try and do to, try and get back into the game offensively here against the Garnets?
I'm going to be honest. Like I said previously, I think we're getting a lot of good opportunities. Like last possession there, Amber had a nice open opportunity. Possession before that, Molly had a chance. The ball's just not going in here. I'm a little short there on that shot. I don't know if it got tipped.
I think it looked like it got tipped. I'm going to have to agree with the Sterling bench there. That did look like a tip to me. The trajectory looked weird on that. Looked like she got all of it, but
yeah.
We're going to take another look here. Great shot here by camera 6. It's Karina Justice on the camera, and I think she definitely got the tip on that. But nevertheless, show must go on here as Harris once again pumping the brakes for the Garnets. Zabo getting in position. Zabo finds Harris.
Very patient.
Sterling collapses.
Set right here. Very patient.
Zabo now with the aggressive take and the knockdown there with the shot. Sammy Zabo. The nice floater.
That's Hassan Reddick, I believe.
What? Wow. So that is Hassan Reddick, former Eagles player.
Who
had a great season.
Garnet.
Yeah, who is a former Garnet.
You're supporting his old school.
Had a great season in the 2022-2023 season when we went to the Super Bowl. I think he had 16.5 sacks. Got traded this past offseason to the New York Jets, where he played some pretty limited snaps. Only had, I think, a half a sack this year. Maybe one full one.
You're really keeping your stats, huh?
Man, I know my ball, Mr. Ciano, and you know that.
Yeah,
so a nice floater here by Kuhn, and she can't get that one to go either. Nothing falling down from the Sterling team, and an aggressive play there by Hoffaker. Really just cannot get it in.
I mean, it's a good floater attempt, and the rim just says no. It's happened multiple times. The rim just doesn't want it.
That ball was halfway down.
So now Wilsey trying to look for Hoffaker. Hoffaker corrals it, finds Sims. Sims finding Logan. Logan trying to put this one up. That one doesn't go. And a foul called there on the Lady Knights.
And now we're shooting here, right?
Not yet. I think the Garnets have the 4 fouls.
Look at the wrong side here. Yeah,
hey, it happens to the best of us. Or you should have heard my game last game. I had a shaky game on the broadcast last game.
That doesn't happen to you.
It wasn't my best.
You are the best in the business. You guys are the best in the business.
I appreciate it.
What a pleasure it's been to be on here with you guys.
I mean,
how many people could say they were on an Emmy-winning broadcast here?
Not many.
No.
Harvey now going to try from 3. That one bounces out. Rebound here. And then hit out there was CeCe Matthews. Amber Wilsey now finding Kuhn, who finds Hoffaker. Hoffaker finds Kuhn now. Wilsey looking underneath towards Logan. Logan now fighting a little bit. Logan going to put up a shot. That one doesn't go. 4 seconds remain here. Garnet's trying to get a shot off. This one goes up to Harvey. Harvey from long range, and she nails it! Buzzer beater for Rihanna Harvey.
Unbelievable.
Played most of the JV game, comes into this varsity game as a backup player and nails the half-court shot here.
Guys, I got a couple of things to do. Thank you so much. What a pleasure. I appreciate you guys.
Thank you, Mr. Ciano. So it'll just be me and Mr. Zoo back here, and I mean, wow, Max, can't believe that one.
I see it going up, and I'm thinking it's a little short, but no, it's the absolute perfect height of shot. It made no sense. I mean, I don't know if I'm alone in this. I feel like you had to have had the same view. If you're looking at it from here, it doesn't look like it has the arc, and then right there, it just maybe looked a little more like on a flat plane from us, but that was an incredible shot.
So there's the McDonald's, and that'll do it here for the first half. We're going to go to some second half action. 25-4 the score. The Garnets lead by 21. We'll be right back.
Douglas. Here. Brody. Here. Joshua. Joshua. Joshua.
I don't think he signed up for flex time.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh no, I'm too late.
Help me, please! Help! Help! Help!
Dude, you trying to win some big money tonight?
Yeah, they don't call me Johnny Wiggles for nothing.
Man, you better not sell me. I had a bad couple of weeks, but I need this money. Let's go win. Have you ever been here before?
Yeah, I have.
Dude, this looks amazing.
Yes, it does.
Welcome to Nightlife Casino. I'm Ricky, your dealer for tonight. We'll be starting shortly.
Let's have a good night.
The game is blackjack.
I'm feeling a little frisky. Let's go 200.
Already? It's the first game. Nah, I'm playing it safe.
Round 1 is over. Sir, we've tied. Sir, you've lost. The next round will start in 10 seconds.
I told you not to go all in. What are you doing?
I'm doing what's right. I'm going all in.
You're nuts. That's all your allowance. That's all your money. You're gonna go bankrupt.
Man, I know.
Told ya.
Hey, stop that, bully!
Are you begging for a knuckle sandwich, twerp?
Maybe I am.
Nice try, twerp.
Please, Hamburger, please help me. He's bullying me. You're right. I need to help you. I'm the anti-bully.
I can't be defeated.
Logan. Oh my God, thank you. Oh yes, King.
We are united.
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 I need a quick puff of my vape right now. May I use the bathroom, please?
Yes, you may use the bathroom.
Yo, what happened to you? Wait. Man, screw that.
What happened to Doug?
Because he was vaping and thought it wouldn't hurt him at all.
And remember, stay clean, breathe fresh air.
Adam, you okay?
Hey, are you guys serious? You do know there's like 52 billion pieces of trash in the earth right now. That's nearly 7,000 per mile. And 42% of that is burned up in the air, causing pollution. Imagine if Earth was a person right now. Dude, you have Google Plan in your brain? How do you know that? Don't worry about me. Worry about Earth. Oh, dude. Dude, I can't believe that.
Hey. Thanks, man. I appreciate it.
Where were you? You were supposed to meet me at my locker.
I had to get my books.
Let's go.
Where are we going?
Don't worry about it.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Sterling Channel 19 as we're just getting ready for some second half action between the Haddon Heights Garnets and your Sterling Silver Knights. And it's a pretty dominant half there from the Haddon Heights Garnets. We're going to take a look at some of the leading scorers here. Logan, literally the only one for Sterling to score with 4 points, and then Harris with 7, Zabo with 5, and Matthews with 4. And I mean, Max, just a complete dominance from the Haddon Heights Garnets in that first half.
The Garnets left nothing up. I mean, they put everything up, and most of it came down for 3 points.
Yeah.
It was raining, and you know, you're just hoping that whole time that maybe Sterling's defense can form an umbrella, and it's just not happening. They need that to be their second half. I mean, as you see here, it's wrestling for the ball. They get it out, take the shots, and opens up the scoring with a bank shot, mind you.
Yeah. So it was a lot of shooting here from this Heights team. I mean, just on fire most of this game, all over the place. They were elite points. I mean, a nice floater there from Zabo. And just diversifying the scoring as well. Here's Harris, who we knew was going to put up some shots today against the Lady Knights, someone who has 17 points per game this year. Zabo and Harris and Agan in the corner, and it was just raining threes, Max. And coming into this game, we both were talking about how Haddonfield picked apart Sterling because of their elite three-point shooting. Last game, Harris had 5 three-pointers against a team like Sterling where three-pointers was their weakness, which was West's effort. They do a lot of their stuff down low, and shows again today thus far.
The good thing that I saw, though, is that, like Mr. Ciano had said before, they were making a lot of good opportunities. It wasn't all bad on the offensive side. They were getting good open looks and shots, but couldn't put the ball in the net. Literally, the rims would reject them sometimes more than the players would. It was a really interesting half, and then there you see there the half court. I mean, goodness, what a way to head into the break.
So this game has been rather eventful for us here in the broadcast booth. I mean, we had Mr. Ciano, a random little cameo there from Hassan Reddick, who probably one of the most unexpected things that I've seen in quite some time here in Sterling Channel 19. But we're back here getting ready for some second half action. I'm Daniel Leake, joined by Max Zubak. Thank you all for tuning in. Thank you to Mr. Ciano, who hopped on earlier. We're going to see a little bit more of him with whatever surprise he has planned for us in probably a little bit. And I mean, happy to bring you guys this girls basketball game. So Friday night hoops, the boys team going against Haddon Heights at Haddon Heights today. That game starting at 7 o'clock. So if you guys have nothing to do tonight and you want to go over there and watch, please do. Still a pretty good crowd, a little bit better than the Haddonfield game, as the Garnets are going to start with possession here against the Lady Knights, and Harris is going to kick things off for the second half. This one gets over to Connor. Connor finds Harris. Harris trying to start back where she left off, but she just misses. Kuhn now moving up the court. Kuhn gets her pass tipped. Sims gets this one back. Kuhn finding Wilsey. Wilsey looking underneath for Frazier. Frazier now trying to put up a layup, and she does. The first field goal made of the night. Sterling shot 0% from the field in that first half. Haddon Heights shot 40. So to give you a little bit of a look on how much the Garnets have dominated, and an early steal there for Frazier after she just got a layup. Frazier now trying to hustle for the ball, but she cannot get there in time.
I mean, we see here that last basket was a lot of longer passing from Sterling, and they found Frazier in the paint, got it in over top the defense for 2. Real nice play to maybe find something here, slowly start turning to get the valve going, start the water run, get the shots going down.
Zabo now. Giving it to Egan. Finds Harris. Harris now back to Egan. Egan now ripping a three-pointer. That one goes off the front of the rim. Kuhn slowing down the pace. Finds Sims. Sims off to Wilsey. Wilsey finds Sims, who's looking for Frazier. That ball was tipped there by Brielle Connor. So Sterling 0 for 3 from beyond the arc in that first half. Haddon Heights 5 for 15, which was came out to 33%. So not a bad half from beyond the arc there for Haddon Heights, as they just generate a steal here against the Sterling offense off the inbound pass. Zabo now moving up. She finds Harris. Harris now finding some space. Gets over to Zabo. Zabo now who finds Campbell. Campbell now from long range. That one doesn't go. Nice steal there from Haddon Heights, and they will get possession back. Great hustle play there by Egan.
I feel like a lot of Haddon Heights has been straight hustle. They have not really slowed down the pace at all. Their pace is fast-paced, and Sterling trying to slow it down, which just hasn't really been working, because you can't slow down a team that's always moving 2 times faster than you are.
So Maddie Sims now with the rebound, moving up the court. She finds Frazier. Frazier going up here against Zabo. Frazier now trying to go up for the layup. It looked like there's a foul on the floor, which wipes away Frazier's layup.
Multiple instances already in this game. Honestly, it might be Heights kind of realizing that they have the shot. They might just commit one. It's definitely a strategy, if that is a strategy, and if not, it's just been really unfortunate luck and timing for these Lady Knights.
So Kuhn now finds Frazier. Frazier finds Sims. And a steal away there from Haddon Heights Garnets. Now they move up. Egan now ripping a three-pointer, and she doesn't miss this time. Allie Egan makes no mistake with her second shot of the half, nailing it for a 22-point lead. Sims now finds Wilsey, who finds Kuhn. Kuhn gonna launch from 3. She misses. Rebound there by the Garnets. Moving up now is Harris. Harris trying to push past Wilsey, and a foul is called on Wilsey.
When we take a look at, after the fact, we see CC pass it out, and then a good shot by Agent. It's been really solid and just really efficient around the perimeter and with passing all across the court for the Garnets in comparison to how the Lady Knights have been passing, which has been recently into turnovers.
Harris now trying to go into the lane. It looks like she's going to get called for a travel. Jumped up in the air, came down a little bit too quick before she passed the ball. As we take a look at the replay here.
She wants to try and get a step into a shot and just can't, because it's great defense by Frazier there to kind of halt the momentum, get to the ball right back.
Nice replay there, courtesy of replay guy Logan Murphy. So it looks like the ref talking with Coach McDonald. Coach McDonald seems a little frustrated. Now, a layup attempt there from Frazier. She doesn't get all of it, and that one will go out of bounds and in Sterling possession. So now here is Emma Harris moving up the court here for the Garnets. Post-game show to follow with Coach McDonald, some of the Haddon Heights girls, plus Coach Kendra. Maybe a late night. Shall see as the game goes on. Harris now finds Agan, who goes inside. Great passing here by the Garnets to get out to Zabo. Zabo now going into the lane, but she misses the floater. Great passing there by the Garnets. Kuhn now finding Wilsey. Wilsey turning around and firing, and that one going off the top of the backboard. Sims the only defender back. Harris pumping the brakes, ripping the three-pointer, making no mistake of cashing it in. Emma Harris, 10 points of the night. This one a little bit too tall for Wilsey, and now going the other way are the Garnets. And it looked like Brielle Connor stumbled a little bit, so she did not get the layup off.
You see
take
here,
a look at the replay.
Oh, it's just a really clean, open three before the zone can get set. Harris kind of has that game knowledge. They know when to take these shots, as we see here. The zone just hasn't really developed. Takes her time to get to where she needs to be, and beyond the arc, she's money.
Sims now finds Logan. Excuse me, that's Smith and Logan. 6 points on the day for her, and even though it's been a bit of a rough start for the entire team, Logan's still doing her part. Now going towards the basket, there is Connor. She misses her first attempt. That one goes off of Connor, and it'll be Sterling possession.
You see Aaliyah Smith realize she doesn't have much there. Gets it out to Logan, who gets a nice one under the rim. Something she's very good at doing on offense and defense, getting the ball either into the net or away from it.
So, Max, one of the Lady Knights' biggest problems, and it's been highlighted a lot throughout the season. I mean, Coach McDonald mentions it a lot of the times we talk to her here on Sterling Channel 19, is the fact that they do not have a true point guard. And I mean, how much do you think that factor has really impacted them thus far today?
It's definitely impacted them, because when you don't have, and it's kind of gone for a lot of the positions, it seems like they fluctuate quite a bit throughout the team as to who's got what role outside of maybe one or two that know their role and stick to it as the player. It's definitely can alter the game in a good way, makes it unpredictable, but at the same time, if you can't predict yourself, there's no point in being unpredictable.
So Sims finds Kuhn. Kuhn now going to launch a three. Misses once again. Smith looking for the rebound. She gets it out to Wilsey, and it looks like there's going to be a foul on one of the Haddon Heights players.
I'm trying to see here. Looks like maybe grabbed onto the arm of Aaliyah Smith there. Leads to an inbound pass.
That one's on Allie Agan, who's in some foul trouble. It's her third foul of the game. Wilsey finds Sims. This one goes back out to Wilsey. She goes inside. This one out to Sims. Sims for the open three. That one goes off the front rim. And the shooting woes continue here for the Lady Knights. This one out to Agan. Over to Matthews. Matthews now trying to fire up a three. That one doesn't go. Rebound there by Logan. She looks for Wilsey. Wilsey now taking it up with some speed. Pumps the brakes. Finds Smith going inside, but she couldn't catch it. Now a long pass here for Harris. Harris now going towards the rim. A nice layup, and she cashes in. 12 points on the night there for Harris.
And we expected a pretty solid performance from her, and she is delivering with yet another quarter to go. She's on pace to hit 20 tonight. She's been very good from all ends of scoring.
Kuhn's shot blocked. Harris now moving up the court. Gets it over to Zabo. Zabo now for three. That one off the rim. Zabo gets her own rebound. This one kept in there by Agan. Stolen away there by the Lady Knights. Wilsey looking for Sims. Sims going to catch up to this ball. Putting up the layup, and she gets it in.
Cuts the lead to 23 there.
So that ball goes out. We're going to take a look at the replay here. I mean, the defensive sequence that then caused, or excuse me, this is the Emma Harris shot.
They all disappeared. They vanished.
Vanished.
What is this Houdini show that what happened on the court?
Houdini here at Sterling Channel 19.
Now we see. Lexi Kuhn goes for the shot, can't quite get there. This is what caused a foul earlier on. It's good effort from both sides.
So now the Garnets looking back on the offensive side. Looks like this is going to be a kickball called here on Molly Hoffaker, but possession will go in favor of Sterling. So down 23 here in quarter number 3. 1:30 to go. Wilsey looking for Hoffaker. She goes across the court looking for Kuhn. Finds Wilsey. Looking inside towards Sims. Pass just a little bit too tall, and the Garnets now back on the other end. And Sims looked like she intentionally tripped Zabo there.
I don't know if it was intentional, but nonetheless, Zabo still gets a shot or two here.
So that one looked like technical called here on Maddie Sims, and Zabo will go shoot 2. This is her first. She makes her second. So ball will stay in favor of Haddon Heights. Sims now on the benches. We're going to take a look at the replay, and beyond intentional there, I think, in my personal opinion there. Not going to say professional, but definitely personal opinion, and we're just going to take that and go on with the show here. Our next TV game, it'll be wrestling. It'll be Audubon versus Sterling here at the Castle. Hopefully going to have some sort of wrestling specialist on the mic with us that day. That match starting, I think, officially at 6 o'clock. Second wrestling match of the year. The boys have done a great job after the loss to Paulsboro, and now Paris Logan still showing up here on the court. She has 9 on the afternoon, or excuse me, not the afternoon, the night. It's now Rihanna Harvey, who hit the half-court shot before the second half, or excuse me, the first half came to a close, and now the floater here from Zabo doesn't go. Looking for the rebound. She gets it out to Harvey. Harvey now going to rip a three-pointer a little bit deep. This one tipped up. Got by Fuller. Fuller gets hit. Looks like a foul called here on the Garnet.
I mean, if we take a look here now, it's a nice bucket from Paris Logan. She has been very good at this type of play throughout the second half, or I guess this quarter, where she's been able to be found in the paint and make it from that left or right side of the net there. She's been pretty consistent.
So 18 seconds to go here in quarter number 3. Wilsey taking it up the court. She finds Logan. Logan makes a nice move inside the paint, and a nice play there by Paris Logan. She's heating up as this game goes on. She has 10. Fuller finds Harvey, who finds Zabo. Zabo from deep, and that one goes off the front of the rim. Take a look at the Paris Logan replay. Great moves inside the paint.
I mean, she's efficient and reliable underneath the rim, and she showcases that once again, making it 10 points out of our 14 for her.
So 34-14 the score. We're going to get ready for some fourth quarter action right after this short break. So welcome back here to Sterling Channel 19 as the Haddon Heights Garnets hold a 20-point lead over the Lady Knights to score 34-14. And I mean, Max, apart from the offensive struggles that the Lady Knights have had, as Waka Flocka once said, there is Karina Justice, our camera woman, having fun. She's looking to your right, Karina. There's Karina Justice, and as Waka Flocka once said, you go hard in the paint, and I mean, that's something that Paris Logan has done, as she has had 10 on the night.
I mean, you can't say it better than Flocka.
Can't say it better than Flocka. So this one goes out to Wilsey to start. Kuhn now, scanning the court. Fast hands from Egan. She finds Hoffaker. Hoffaker looking towards Frazier in the paint. Frazier back out to Hoffaker. Hoffaker going to rip a three-pointer. That one doesn't go. Rebound by the Garnets. Harris now moving up the court. Harris finds Aiden. He finds Matthews. Matthews with the floater. That one doesn't go. Rebound here by Hoffaker. 2-on-1 going the other way here. Hoffaker scanning. Tries to get this one over to Wilsey, but that one does not go. Harris now moving up the court. Finds Aiden. Aiden now going to rip a deep three. That one doesn't go. It's going to go the other way.
I do think the main issue for Sterling is yet to be necessarily their offensive capability of getting open, because they have had a lot of good open opportunities throughout this whole game. It's been a matter of making sure your play can actually develop into that, because a lot of it's been passes and ideas that haven't really fully formed or been communicated well enough to not cause a turnover, which has always been a big key of the game that Coach McDonald brings up to us.
So that was Coach Lauren Kendra, coach a great Haddon Heights team. Obviously, they've shown a great performance here against the Lady Knights today. Harris now looking inside. Great passing here by the Garnets. This one goes inside, looking for Peyton Bailey, but she gets it knocked out. Amber Wilsey now moving up. A little bit of the night cameo in front of our school. Kuhn now ripping it from three. That one doesn't go. Rebound gotten by Harris. Harris now progressing up the court, 3-on-1. A nice pass towards Bailey. Bailey putting one up and knocking it down. Wilsey stops, finds Kuhn. Kuhn going to release from three, gets fouled on the shot.
Take a look here. Very good effort to keep it inbounds from Harris, and a nice pass for a nice layup. All around, good play.
So Kuhn will go to the line to shoot three. It's her first. So first points of the night here for Lexi Kuhn. 11-point per game player, but has yet to find the stride tonight. It's her second. Hasn't made a single field goal thus far, but has sunk both of her first two free throws. Now looking for her third. She nails it. So Harris now moving up the court. Gets it over to Matthews. Matthews finds Harris. Harris now looking for Bailey. A nice pass. Great passing here by the Garnets. This one gets back up to Matthews, who finds Agan. Agan now looking towards Bailey, who looks towards Campbell, but that one does not go. Hoffaker now moving up the court. Slows it down. Finds Kuhn, who finds, this one finds Kuhn, and she sinks it for three. Nails her first three-pointer of the game. Agan now finding Matthews. Back to Agan. She looks underneath for Campbell, who finds Matthews. Out to Agan, who finds Harris. Harris gets quickly double teams. This one goes back to Agan. Agan now to Harris. Harris cutting in, giving it to Matthews. Matthews gets her shot blocked. This one goes to Bailey. Bailey putting up the layup and getting it in. Peyton Bailey seeing her first minutes here in the fourth quarter. And already has 4 points. Let's take a look at the replay.
We take a look here. It's a missed three opportunity and a nice rebound while good defense is swarming her. Mainly Frazier with the hand right in the face. He makes a nice clean layup to get her third and fourth points on the night.
Oh, look at this little car POV. Oh, and there it is. There is Sterling Sports. You can go follow our athletic director, Ken Ciano, at Go Night Sports, where we'll have all the live updates of today's game and stuff happening around the castle you should know about sports. So make sure you guys go on X or Instagram at Go Night Sports. He's waving to us. Do we have a surprise? Rob Strauss is not the surprise, ladies and gentlemen. I think he's looking for his surprise. I think we're going to have to wait till next time, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, he said 1 second, so we're going to have to go back in just a minute. Rob Strauss really trying to make the cameo. Oh, he has a surprise. Mr. K, if we can get him on in just a few minutes here when we cut back. Harris now ripping a three-pointer. That one goes off the rim. Looks like a jump ball here. So who holds the record for the most points in a quarter in the NBA? Hint, 2015. 2015 makes me want to think of Steph Curry.
It does make me want to think of Curry.
I'm going to go with Steph Curry. I think you should go with someone different.
Another hot player on them was LeBron.
LeBron? So you're going LeBron. I'm going to go Curry.
They were up there. That was like
I feel as it's going to be someone like Sean Livingston, I bet. Like just someone random.
Never missed a mid-range.
Never missed a mid-range.
Well,
he's shaking the fingers. I think we're both wrong. Oh, I bet it's some like random. Like Nerlens.
Giannis's brother or something.
Nerlens Noel, like Sixers legend.
Nas Reed.
Jaleel Okafor. I mean, it's going to be something super duper random.
Markelle Fultz. He was in the league by then.
No. Never has been.
Doesn't exist. Who's that?
So Emma Harris now give this one off to Matthews, who gets fouled with a little bit of a push. So I'm shocked it's not Curry. I think of 2015. I think of Curry.
Yeah.
It's a good question.
Might be a different Warrior. Might be Clay.
So Clay. Oh my gosh, you said that.
I said it late.
You said it late. So Max said it. It was the different Warrior. I think of 2015. I think of that Warriors team. So we were on the right track, just not exactly there.
Right team, wrong brother.
Yeah, wrong splash brother there. This one goes underneath towards Smith. Smith gets fouled, and she's going to go to the line to shoot two. Wow, Max, I'm actually impressed. That was a nice shout.
I'm a ball knower, man.
Yeah, you had to think about it for an extra second.
Well, yeah,
I'm impressed.
There's so much knowledge in there I got to dig through.
Yeah. So Aaliyah Smith now at the line to shoot two. Misses her first. So literally missing her first of the season, junior year. First year varsity starter, and player. Makes her second. So 4 minutes to play here in quarter number 4. Haddon Heights holding a major lead over the Lady Knights. A little bit of rhyme right there between the two names. And Harris now gets this one off to Zabo, who finds Matthews. CC Matthews now finding Zabo, who finds Matthews once again. Matthews going to pull from long range. That one doesn't go. Kuhn with the rebound. And Kuhn gets a little lazy, and Egan steals it away. Harris now going towards the basket, gives a nice feed. That one doesn't go. Wilsey now comes over. We're getting also another surprise return here by Mr. Ciano as Aaliyah Smith is fouled on the shot. Mr. Ciano, welcome back to the broadcast. I look over, I see our AD walking towards us. Mr. Ciano, what are your thoughts here?
All right. So what did you think of the surprise? First off?
We love the surprise. So Max actually said it just late. He was like, you know what? I'm starting to think it's like Clay or something like that. And I'm like,
I didn't hear Clay, but I will take your word for it.
I would not.
You've got a replay.
Max. You have a replay here.
That's true. I will listen to see if you got it right. So we're going to start that. And as long as I'm paying attention and locked in over there, I'll have a trivia question for you guys in the second half.
We're ready for it. Yeah. So, Ms. Ciano, I do have a question. Does this apply to wrestling? Because if we can...
Okay.
Wrestling matches, that's what I meant.
Yeah, I come with some wrestling questions.
Well, not necessarily wrestling questions. I just meant, are we going to get some of the trivia for the wrestling matches that we have? Because we have our next TV game this Monday.
On Monday,
Audubon goes against Sterling.
Listen, if you guys want it, we'll make it happen.
Well, it doesn't have to be about wrestling, nevertheless. I mean, maybe you can fit a couple WWE trivia questions, and Max and I are going to go over that one.
We will win.
So Harvey now going towards the hoop. And she has her shot tipped, and now going the other way is Lexi Kuhn. Do you follow WWE or no?
I did when I was younger. Okay, I thought we had one there. And then kind of fell off a little bit. Yeah, not anymore.
Do you have an opinion on who's the best wrestler of all time? I mean, I know the opinion varies throughout.
Okay, that's a tough question. I think The best wrestler ever, or my favorite wrestler?
So we're gonna go. We're gonna go. We can go three different. We can go three different kinds here. So we can go the best wrestler, skilled, the best wrestler in general, or we can go your favorite wrestler.
Okay, I'll go my favorite. Great move.
Ooh, nice move there.
Nice finish.
Paris
with the Euro
Logan
step.
matches her point total in the loss against Haddonfield. Now has 12 on the night tonight.
I was a huge Stone Cold fan.
Yeah, I think that probably is Mr. K's favorite too.
Yeah. At his peak, I was his biggest fan, you know.
I think one of the most skilled wrestlers of all time is Rey Mysterio.
Oh, Rey Mysterio.
I think my personal favorite is Randy Orton, and I think the best wrestler of all time is John Cena.
So you have every category.
Yeah.
Great. That's awesome.
Okay, with a "you can't see me" joke.
You could see him at the Royal Rumble. That's
Yeah,
for sure.
you could see him at the Royal Rumble. Nice floater there by Harris. 14 on the night for her.
Yeah, but I'll have a question for you. It won't be
awesome.
It won't be wrestling related.
3-pointer taken here by Kuhn. That one doesn't go. Hoffaker looking for the rebound, fighting for it. She gets this one back over to Kuhn. Kuhn for another shot. That one doesn't go. Rebound here by Wilsey. Do they say third time's a charm? No, they do not. Smith now looking underneath towards Logan, and she cannot corral it.
This can be one of those games where they wonder if they played a little bit better in the first half, what the outcome might be.
Yeah.
Here.
So thank you all for tuning in. I'm Daniel Leake, joined by Max Zubak and Mr. Ciano, who's appeared on the mic a couple of times. A rather fun broadcast, even though this game wasn't the most fun game we've broadcast here on Sterling Channel 19. We are going to have a post game nevertheless with a couple of girls from the Garnets and Coach McDonald. So now Fuller gets this one over to Zabo. 28 seconds remain. Harvey now gets it to Zabo. Gets back to Harvey. Little give and go between the two players. She finds Yanni. Gets it back to Zabo. Gets it to Harvey. 12 seconds remain. Nice pistol over to Fuller, who tries to get it to Bailey. Bailey can't corral it. 6 seconds remain. Hoffaker moving up the court. Hoffaker finds Wilsey. Wilsey gonna fire away for the last shot of the game, and that one doesn't go.
All right, guys, thanks for having me. This is awesome.
Of course, Mr. Ciano. So that'll do it here between the Sterling Lady Knights and the Haddon Heights Garnets. 40-24, the final score. Post-game to follow in just a few moments.
Let me see that ID. Let me see that ID.
I guess I forgot it.
Yo,
Wait, no, come on!
Bad decision.
Not wearing a seatbelt while driving increases fatal injuries by 78%. Hitting the windshield without a seatbelt feels like getting knocked out by an Olympic heavyweight boxer. Four times. The initial impact of a car crash is multiplied without a seatbelt. It feels like being tackled by 3 defensive backs running at full speed.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
Good choice. Buckle up. It's not worth being a statistic.
Hey Liz, what's up? Thank you. Hey Maddie.
Why are you wearing Crocs?
They're so comfortable, you should really get a pair.
Maddie, take them off. They're so ugly.
Three days later.
Hi. Hey. You're wearing Crocs? You're wearing sneakers? I thought you said those were ugly.
Well, I guess they are kind of comfy.
Can I go to the bathroom?
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Sterling Channel 19. And I'm here with the post-game interview, and one of Sterling's players of the game, or if not their only, after the 40-24 loss, Paris Logan. Now, Paris, you don't come here often, so I'm excited to get your thoughts. I mean, even though your team struggled today, if you can mind telling us, how did you feel about your game today?
I think I came out struggling in the first half, was missing like a lot of like easy stuff, but then I just didn't get in my head about it. I just came out in the second half and just, tried my hardest, and it started to fall.
Now, Paris, something that we've noticed a lot, on the broadcast and just in general, is how much your offensive game has taken a step forward. Now, do you mind giving us just a little insight of what you worked on this offseason and just how much better you've gotten throughout the season?
I didn't get discouraged because of last year, because of my offensive game. I just worked during the summer, outside in the basketball courts, just working on my post moves, and, and it really shows this year.
Thank you for coming on, Paris. I do appreciate it. Thank you. And then next, it's going to be Coach McDonald. I think it's the other side tonight. It's the other side tonight, yes. Now, Coach McDonald, again, a big test for the new girls. And, how do you think they did against it?
Yeah, we had the most unfortunate of shooting nights in that first half. It was just,
it's hard to shoot literally 0 for 25 in the first half. And I told the girls, there's a choice to make. As in life, as in basketball, you either quit or you keep going. And they kept going in the second half. We put a couple good things together. They kept playing hard. They kept fighting, and I'm all about character, and they showed some tough character tonight.
Now, I know this week was definitely going to be a stretch for you guys, and I think you knew coming into this week, and it has been. I mean, what words do you have to say about, the girls' resiliency, the girls' heart, just to keep going, keep pushing, I mean, to get these long games and keep it going and get some points on the board as it goes on?
Yeah, I mean, that's what you get tired of hearing life lessons and character lessons, but basketball is just a metaphor for life. And again, like I said, your character shows through when things are hard. And when things are hard, you either quit or you keep going. And that's the message I'm trying to give to them. And they're buying into it, and we'll just keep getting better.
And I mean, looking forward into next week's string of games, or if you can tell us, I mean, what are some things that you're just looking to improve on? Some things you're going to try and set in stone with these girls, with the tough times you guys got going through the offensive side of the ball.
The ball just has to go in. I mean, we're getting the shots we want. We're executing some things. We just had a tough shooting night. It's going to plague us, and I'm hoping that we find our legs and just keep getting better. The playoffs are the goal. Can we hit our stride, mid-February, and we'll see what happens.
Thank you, Coach McDonald. As always, thank you very much. So I'm going to take a step aside just for a moment. I'm going to go grab a couple of the Haddon Heights girls, and I'll be right back.
It's getting late. I should really go to bed.
Girl, what are you worried about? Come on, it won't hurt if you stay up another hour.
You know what? You're right. It couldn't hurt to stay up for another hour or so. What? It's already 1 a.m.? I didn't even realize it was so late. I'm telling her I'm going to bed. Oh my god, it's 7 a.m. Oh my god, ow! Ugh. Mom, I'm running late. Don't forget to pick up the kids later. All right, I gotta go. Have a good day.
So now we're here with Sammy Zabo and Emma Harris here after their big win over the Lady Knights. Now, I'm going to start with Sammy. Now, you had a great game today. I mean, you did really well on the offensive side of the ball. What went right for you guys tonight?
We were just hitting shots and moving the ball around really well.
And I mean, speaking of moving the ball around really well, I mean, your guys' chemistry really showed on the court. I mean, how do you guys, group up together off the court to, really put out a good product?
Well, we kind of just mess around all the time with each other and hang out outside of basketball.
So the family, kind of works off the court like it does on.
Yes.
So, I mean, Sterling, definitely a young team, a little bit unexperienced, but you guys did a really good job against them defensively, held them to some, limited scoring opportunities. I mean, how did you guys prepare for that, going into this game, knowing that they have a couple of shooters on their team that can really hit some shots?
Well, our coach told us to, watch the shooters and the bigs and just keep our heads and all that.
Yeah, that's perfect. I appreciate you coming on. Thank you very much. And then next, it's going to be Emma Harris. Now, Emma, a very impressive game from you tonight. It looked like everything was going down for you. How did you feel out on the court?
I think we played really well as a team. We were able to get it in and then pass it back outside. I think the ball movement kind of helped with having good offense.
Yeah, the offense was rolling and the defense was too. Talk about, if you can, just some of the stuff you guys work on in practice. To kind of just prepare for that, what you work on with Coach Kenner to, really prepare yourselves for these type of environments and in the game.
This week was a big shift because we are usually playing man. So we went into a zone to try and test it out. And we did really well. We had a lot of energy and tried to get a few steals off of it.
And you had a big freshman season, 400-point scorer. And describe how, if you can, describe the family around you and how much that's really built you up into, this program to become how great you've been.
I think everyone kind of pushes me to be my best. and they all like seeing me succeed, so it gives me like a little boost of confidence.
Awesome. Thank you for coming on. Best of luck with the rest of the season, girls. And then I'm going to get Coach Kendra. Gave a little eye roll there, getting ready for the post-game interview here with, Sterling Channel 19. But, I'd take Coach Kendra coming on the broadcast. Thank you for coming on, Coach Kendra. I mean, after a big win against the Lady Knights, I'm sure you've known Coach Kate McDonald for some time. How did it feel, to have the girls play a really good game out there tonight?
Yeah, I'm going to start out by saying Coach Kate McDonald is the best. Kate and me have been going against each other, I think, for like 10 years now. So I really respect what she does and the culture she has here and try to emulate that. But it always feels good to get a win in the Colonial Conference on the road.
And the offense was really rolling tonight, and I think the ball movement was most prominent tonight. Describe how, that really brought you guys to, the promised land and giving you guys this win.
Yeah, I think our ball movement was great. Our sharing of the ball was great. Our scoring distribution was great. I think some of the games we've struggled in, we haven't had enough people contribute, so that's been my challenge to them, and I think today they really stepped up.
The two leaders on the court, I said it in our pregame, Zabo and Harris in that backcourt. Describe how dynamic that duo has been for you guys.
Yeah, Emma is solid all around, just basketball IQ kid. Sammy is a kid that is our second, like you said, our second fire, our second fueler. And I feel like tonight was a really good game for her to step out. She's been struggling a little bit lately. Asking her to score more and go to the basket, I thought she did that tonight.
And I think just all around, besides those two, you guys had a lot of spark plugs on and off the court on the bench. And just the supporting cast has really helped you guys along, the road. And describe how they've been for you guys as well.
Yeah, I thought everyone was great tonight, rebounding on the floor. That's been my challenge to them. We've been getting out rebounded, necessarily maybe not outworked, but a little bit out-muscled. So, my challenge to them even in practice now is we go get a ball, and I thought I saw that tonight. I thought kids like Cece did awesome, Matthews diving on the floor, Bree, Allie just getting rebounds, and that's what we need. We need to limit the opportunities the other team has for us to be successful.
Thank you for coming on, Coach Kendra. Congratulations. Great luck and good luck on the rest of the season. You too. So that'll do it here on Sterling Channel 19 after such an eventful broadcast. Oh my goodness, is that Mason Tinkham? Yes, I will, Mason. Oh my goodness. So I go home with a ring tonight, and Sterling unfortunately goes home with a loss, 40-24, the final score. Thank you all for tuning in here, Sterling Channel 19. I'm Daniel Leake, and this is my buddy Mason Tinkham saying, okay, Mason Tinkham's going away from me, saying so long. And